Ice Cube, because Ice Cube has come out and given everybody some brutal truth. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Personal, but it was business. That's all it is, business. Y'all gonna make it personal, though.
What happens when the league's most hyped rookie suddenly sees her empire start to crumble? Angel Reese, once branded as the face of women's basketball, is now in complete meltdown mode after major sponsorships were quietly pulled. But how did it all fall apart so fast? And why is Caitlin Clark at the center of it all? Tonight, we uncover the full story behind Angel Reese's shocking downfall.
What happened to Miss Angel Reese? She's all in Indiana during All-Star, and her Reebok campaign, come to your trap, take over your trap.
It started with whispers, sponsorship deals being delayed, campaigns put on hold, and endorsements disappearing without explanation. But then came the confirmation. Ice Cube himself, admitting that the Big Three's $5 million deal was for Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese.
Ice Cube, they're about to come and get Ice Cube. We know how this works. It won't be long.
The timing couldn't have been worse for Reese. As her sponsorships dried up, Caitlin Clark was taking Chicago by storm. Crowds swarming her like she was Michael Jordan himself. In what was supposed to be Angel Reese's city, Caitlin Clark took the throne.
So, Ice Cube, you see the headline from TMZ. Sorry, Angel Reese, the $5 million offer was only for Caitlin Clark.
Sources close to Reese say the pressure has been building. Sponsorship cancellations, all-star snubs, and constant comparisons to Caitlin Clark. And while Reese isn't lashing out publicly, the quiet meltdown is unmistakable.
This is confirmation from the people that want to pay the money. Sponsors.
This isn't the first time Angel Reese has found herself at the center of controversy. From her heated rivalry with Caitlin Clark at LSU to her Bayou Barbie persona, Reese has always been polarizing. Loved by some, criticized by others. But now, the stakes are higher than ever.
TMZ Sports caught up with Ice Cube himself at LAX this week. And the Big Three honcho said that there will be no deal put in front of Angel Reese anytime soon.
Here's the brutal truth. Sponsors follow money, and money follows influence. When Ice Cube said, "I'm not in the business of losing money," it wasn't personal. It was a message. And that message echoed across the entire sports industry.
Didn't tell us the same thing about Angel Reese.
So, what happens now? Can Angel Reese rebuild her brand? Or is this the beginning of her downfall? Some say she still has time to prove herself on the court. Others believe her off-court distractions may derail her career entirely.
Caitlin Clark went to Chicago and took the city over. It looked like she took the city over. CC with MJ. CC get treated like MJ in the rack. Oh my God.
This is more than just basketball. It's a battle for legacy, branding, and survival in the WNBA. And if Angel Reese can't turn things around soon, Caitlin Clark may not just take over her city, but her entire career. What do you think? Is Angel Reese unfairly targeted, or is the hype officially over?
Wow, I'm not sure any other single, outside of just the pure numbers that we keep showing people, literal numbers.
She was supposed to be the future of women's basketball. The Bayou Barbie, the face of a new era, the queen of nil deals. But now, Angel Reese is facing the unthinkable, canceled sponsorships, plummeting brand value, and whispers of a full-on meltdown. How did one of the WNBA's brightest young stars lose it all so fast, while Caitlin Clark continues to rise like Michael Jordan himself? Tonight, we uncover the full story, the downfall, the drama, and the danger signs that Angel Reese cannot ignore.
I understand your place sometimes. Look, they talking about Caitlin Clark took over Angel Reese's trap. See, this is why you don't need to keep trying to take shots at her. She took the city over.
It started quietly. A delayed campaign here. A postponed rollout there. But soon the truth leaked out. Angel Reese's sponsorships were drying up. Reports emerged that major backers were pulling out, citing low engagement and declining influence. The $5 million deal Ice Cube teased? It wasn't for Reese at all. It was for Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark took over Chicago. She signed autographs for hours. This wasn't no extras that was paid to come stand in the scene. No, these were real people trying to get autographs.
With all new WNBA merchandise, Sky jerseys, and TVs more, we've got something for everyone.
As Reese stumbled, Caitlin Clark soared. Her games weren't just basketball, they were events. Sellouts, record-breaking TV ratings, and jersey sales that outpaced NBA rookies. Fans swarmed Clark in Chicago like she was Michael Jordan in '96. And in the same city where Angel Reese was drafted, Caitlin Clark became the main attraction.
Chicago, the queen of the rack. The biggest Barbie.
Behind the scenes, sources say Reese's frustration is boiling over. First came the injuries and absences, sparking rumors she was dodging Caitlin Clark comparisons. Then came the media silence, canceled appearances, no-shows, and vague Instagram posts. Fans began to speculate. Was Angel Reese cracking under the pressure?
I mean, outside of the fact you can't even get half the amount of people inside an LSU arena.
This is a new territory for Angel Reese. Her career has always been polarizing. From mocking Caitlin Clark with the "You Can't See Me" taunt in the 2023 NCAA championship, to beefs on Twitter, ejections, and confrontations, Reese has built her brand on drama as much as basketball.
I don't know how you could ever imagine, like, how can you compete with this?
Ice Cube spelled it out clearly. I'm not in the business of losing money. Sponsors don't want drama. They want stability. And Caitlin Clark delivers guaranteed results. Reese? Not so much. Her Reebok deal was already considered a gamble. Now, without traction, it looks like a failed bet.
Angel Reese was not going to be able to bring in the amount of eyes for the sponsors and for the league for him to justify that offer.
Here's the truth. Angel Reese still has game. She still has star power. But every moment she ties her name to Caitlin Clark, she shrinks in comparison. Analysts say Reese must find her own lane, stop chasing the Clark shadow, and start owning her own story. If not, the meltdown we're seeing now may become permanent.
Get to be a dog and get to that platform where you get to bring a national title, the first one back to LSU, without having that type of mentality, that chip on your shoulder. And I feel like we have to let these young women be unapologetically themselves.
This is bigger than basketball. It's about legacy, branding, and survival. Michael Jordan and LeBron James didn't just play, they dominated culture. Caitlin Clark is walking that same path. For Angel Reese, the question now is simple. Can she recover? Or will her sponsorship collapse mark the beginning of her downfall? One thing is certain. The next few months will decide everything.
And not measure up. You don't have as many followers you have on Instagram. That is great. I will not take away from the fact that you are one of the bigger brands in the WNBA. You are a star in your own right, but you are not Caitlin Clark. It's a different.
Angel Reese, once celebrated as the Bayou Barbie and a rising face of women's basketball, is now facing a career crisis that few saw coming. After months of hype, sponsorships and brand deals that once defined her marketability are being pulled, leaving her reputation in jeopardy. Reports confirm that major companies, including Reebok, have quietly backed away, citing declining fan engagement and a lack of consistency compared to WNBA sensation Caitlin Clark. While Clark dominates headlines with record-breaking attendance, jersey sales, and national buzz, Reese has been surrounded by controversy, injuries, and accusations of prioritizing image over performance. What was supposed to be her breakout moment has spiraled into a public meltdown, and the basketball world is left asking whether Angel Reese can recover her star power or if this is the beginning of her downfall.
So Ice Cube's literally saying, we sat down, looked at the actual figures, and the draw wasn't there. The fever wasn't there. Oh, no pun intended.
Come on, just leave it alone, Angel. And this is why I'm saying you be making yourself look crazy, because in all actuality, there's no comparison between you guys. You need to stop trying to attach yourself to this girl at every turn, because she have officially come to your trap and taken over your trap.